go. Yeah. Hi, forever. I just wanted to say hi to everyone and show off a few things because a lot has changed. Again. What time is it even? No, it's not that late. Bye, baby. Anyway, I am not really on YouTube in general very much anymore because I have more important things to do. But I thought I'd show you guys some of my drawings and say Happy New Year and just tell you guys how I've been doing and then probably disappear for another month or so. Oops. Because that's how I roll. But I've been, first of all, I got into anime a lot, and you'll see that in my drawings, but you'll also see that in my room. Hold on. It's like not so much anime over here, but this isn't like my bed area. I got a lava lamp. And then, back here, I have a Kaneki body pillow from Tokyo Ghoul, and it's got two sides. My child. But anyway, I have this. Hold on. No. Okay, I just got this bedding for Christmas. I have a poster of Hatsune Miku, and then I have this for that, and then this is like the main part of my room, and then here I have stuff, and then down here I'm starting my manga collection, and then this is all my art stuff, or a lot of my art stuff. And then we have BTS. But I don't know if I ever talked to you about liking BTS, but I'm wearing a BTS sweatshirt right now. Hold on. Oh my god, what the... Can you see it now? Hopefully, yes. But anyway. I'm weird, and that's what I do, like, with my time, so... Sorry, I don't want to put on music. Okay, so I have drawings that I wanted to show off, and then I also have an art book, and these are, like, my most recent drawings since I started drawing anime, which was about a month ago, maybe a little bit more, a month and a half. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I have a picture of... I'm taking that off my wall. I don't know why I put this on my wall, probably because it was like, this is the first anime thing I ever drew. Juzo! Okay, but anyway, hold on. I'm sorry if the live stream is blurry, because that's just... But this is the first one I drew of Juzo. I don't even know if I was watching the anime at the time when I drew this. Yeah, I was. I just started watching it, and I drew this the day at school. Weird shit, I finished, so I decided to draw this, and my friend was like, oh my god, you're so good. And then I drew this of Kaneki. It's not very good, but as I said, I just started off. I didn't even use guidelines or anything for either of these. I'm surprised this one turned out so good. Like, I'm still proud of this, which is surprising, because my old stuff I hate. But this is the one I really, really like. It's still one of my favorites. And then, so this one, I spent a long time on this one, and like, I tried really hard, and it's okay. Like, it's not bad. Where's my... I'm trying to find it. It's all mixed up. It's not in order. It is not in order at all. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Okay. Then I tried to draw it again. Did not use guidelines. And I drew this with pen. I don't know if I did it with pencil first. I might have. But it's bad. That's all this piece needs to say. That this one's worse than that one. That one's closer to Kaneki than this. I hate this so much. But I just keep it as an example. Where is... And I drew Toka. So bad. Oh my god. I almost had a mental breakdown trying to draw Hide. Like, I tried so hard. Yes, these are all from Tokyo Ghoul. Don't worry. This is like the time I was only watching one anime, and that anime was Tokyo Ghoul. So, I need a tissue. I have allergies. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I still like this one. It's realistic looking than anime. Thank you. I drew Jungkook as a chibi, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't like this either. Yeah. And I didn't like it, and then I went to school, and I drew it, and again, and this one's much better, but I think this face is too skinny and the eye is too big, but of course, yourself, you know, is your hardest critic. That's just how it is. So, you know, it's not horrible. No! I'm trying to do it in order, but it's not working out. I guess I'm way out of order already. Thank you. And then I drew Grell, because that hair. And I drew this. This is my own character. I wrote My Tori because that's what I decided to name her. I love this one. This one's cute. This drawing is good. I just colored it the other day because I didn't color it. And then I drew Yuno from Future Diary. I need to draw Yuki, but I haven't gotten to it. This one's not the best, but I like the hair. I didn't really copy a picture. I just kind of looked at the picture of the hair and then did the rest. And then here's like my own drawings I don't copy. Not these. I did this when I was bored. It kind of looks like My-sen from Bunny Girl Senpai, because that's like what I based it off of, so I guess you could say that's what that is. I just do random drawings to get better at drawing human body, so I just practice poses and stuff. I drew this one, and I drew Sebastian. Not my favorite, I have to say. But I drew this, and then I was like, I'm gonna draw Eren from Attack on Titan, and this is by far probably my best drawing that I've ever done. I'm so proud of this one. Oh, beautiful. And then I have my art book. Oh wait, I have this too. This is like, it's supposed to be a phone. I watercolored it in class. In art class, I mean. And then she texts her like, oh, I have a crush on you. And then it's like, oh no, sorry, I don't like you. Literally my life story. So this I wrote, it was just black, and I wrote Maddie's Book of Art. And then on the back, I did a galaxy, because I wanted to make it more my style, I guess. So this was originally like a random thing, but I turned it into like, I don't know, I've had this for like a year and I never used it until like a month ago. I don't know what the hell all this is. You'll tell like when I started drawing in it again, like where's the good stuff? The good stuff is here. This is when I started actually trying to draw good stuff. I watercolored these in art because we've been doing watercoloring. Notes for characters. This one's not the best. I'm trying to draw a guy for the first time. More point of view type of thing, like side, front, back. This sucks. Different hair and expression. I drew this one. It looks bad. My friends drew this one, and then my other friend drew this one. Abby, you know how to draw. Thank you. Like, please. And then we got this garbage. My friends were doodling in my thing. Thanks a lot, guys. And then this one. First time I drew a guy, I just fixed the neck because it was too small. And that's garbage. More garbage. Some of the stuff is just garbage. Did this one. This one. That one. This is where I started drawing hands before I watched the tutorial. And then after I watched the tutorial. So much better. So much better after I watched the tutorial. Feet. I already know how to draw feet. More hands. Hands are fucking hard. Sketch with hands, because I would always draw, I don't know if I have an example. I would always draw the hands, like, hidden or something. Like, hands not there, not there. Like, I would always do that. Did this one. This one, just practicing hair. I was trying to draw this day, but I just couldn't. You know, like, sometimes you just try to sit down and draw and you just can't. This is today. I was trying to draw either. I was very mad. Very serious. I can't draw. I don't know. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. That's just how drawing works. And don't worry, my children, there's more. My other sketchbook is downstairs. Should I go get it? Because I have more in there. Luna. She was sitting on my rug and I thought she was gonna, I was like screaming at her. Sorry, you've done that before. Not on this rug, it's brand new. This is old. This is like a comparison. This is June 2018. And this is December of 2018. Like, look at that difference. This fucking sucks. And look how much better this is. Like, I just look back on it, like, I always say to myself, oh, I'm never improving, like, I never change my art style. But, like, I've obviously improved. Same thing, I did it here. Neko drew it here, redrew it. This is not my best. I said, like, not my best work, sorry. Because I just drew it quickly, but again, big difference. And the hair is the same. I just like that style of hair, I guess. And then everything else in here is old. Old. I still like that. Old. Where's the new stuff? I was making a joke to myself that this was like a hentai face or something, so I was like, okay, if you're gonna do it, I'm like, no bitch, if you're gonna do it right. And then I did this and I was like, I was laughing, I don't know. Random furry drawings from when I was a furry. I did this. Yes, it's shit. I don't like it at all, but whatever. What the fuck? There's like a commercial. Hold on. And another commercial. Are you gonna do this with me right now? Drew this because I was bored and I was looking up something else that's interesting. Let's draw this. Yeah, that's all that's in here. I'm kind of tempted to go downstairs and get my other art book. Should I or should I not get my other art book? Let's see. How many art books do I have downstairs? I think I have 2. I don't want to go downstairs. I like it in my room. I have my Doritos. I have another bag over there that's already open. The cat's butt. I have my dog, my couch, my bed, my posters, my mangas, my laptop, my fluffy rug, my heater. I don't want to leave. my BTS magazines. Yeah, I don't know. I need like right now my phone. Look at my nails. I should draw something. I don't know. My hair is so messy, but it looks somewhat decent. I'm surprised. Okay, back in the art folder it goes. I don't know if all this... Some of the art I don't like to show because occasionally I do draw like nudity, I guess, or like drawings that have to do with like suicide or like kidnapping and stuff. Like they're not bad, but like occasionally I will draw like more showy stuff. But that's just experience, like. And then like I was in class and I was showing one of my friends who is like, they support me and they're totally into art and stuff like that. She draws a lot. And then one of the kids across was like, oh my god, Madison draws porn. I'm like, it is not porn just because it has like showy. It's one person and there's nothing like. And then my friends are all backing me up. Even my like seat partners who are guys, they know that I like draw. They don't like necessarily see it, but they know that I draw, so they back me up. And I was like, thank you. Anyway, some people, haters gonna hate, you know? You gotta manage. That's what I'm gonna say. You just gotta deal with it because everyone has a different opinion on things, and don't let anyone put you down because you do you, boo. I was just like, oh my god. I should put these Polaroids up for me and my friends. I have a thing of a bunch of photos by my bed. I'm gonna put these up. I have tape somewhere, so I'll put those up. And this one doesn't fit in my folder, unfortunately, so I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll just put it in my book. Just like that. Because this one's from a big thing. And then the other ones that are normal go in here. And then this, my child, goes on top. I was gonna say, should I put it on the shelf? No. Does anyone want to see the manga I've been reading? Let me get a charger. Hold on. I'm gonna unplug this because I'm not using it. It should be charging now, correct? You know what, we're just gonna assume that's a yes, because I can't check. Which is dumb. I don't know why they don't have your battery percentage up at the top, but that's how it goes. I don't know, did I tell you guys I write? I should read you some of my writing. I don't know if I ever told you guys I write, but I do write. I've been drawing more. I have too many hobbies that I I love to read, write, draw, sing. Write, draw, sing. What else do I do? Well, I just have a lot of stuff that I like to do. Like, I recently got into watching horror movies, watching anime, reading manga, reading in general, writing, drawing, trying to make comics. It's like, and then I like have to do stuff in general. Like, there was just Christmas and I had to deal with all that bullshit. And then like my friends, like, they text me a lot or call me, and then I'm like get distracted. So I don't know. It's like I haven't been writing very much because I lost inspiration for the ship I was writing about. I was writing for the ship Yoonkook, which is Yoongi and Jungkook, and I kind of lost inspiration because if I'm not reading any good fan fictions that are gonna inspire me, and if I'm not totally like fangirling over that, then I can't write for that. Like, I have to be super like, I ship it hardcore to write for it. So I kind of lost interest, so I haven't been writing because I don't know what to write about. And yes, I do ship stuff in anime, but I don't know, I don't like writing about ships in anime. For me, like, I don't like reading it either, so I haven't been reading as much. That's why I've been reading manga. But like, for me, like, if I read fanfiction or write fanfiction about the anime, it kind of ruins the material, like the original material for me. Like, I've heard people say that in the past, and I was like, bullshit, like, that's just fucking stupid. And now that I'm like, I don't know, now that I see it from a different perspective, because I feel the same way, I'm like, oh, I don't like it, the characters seem different, like, it ruins it. But with real people, it's not the case, because it's real life. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll get involved in another band and ship people from there, or I don't know. That's the problem. Like, I'm not being able to ship stuff from cartoons anymore because I'm like, oh, it ruins the plot. Like, I'll ship them in their show, but I'm not going to, like, yeah, I'll ship them in their show. I'll make cute fan art my background. I'll like look at cute pics or like stuff like that and watch like funny videos or like memes about it, but I can't write about it and I can't read stuff for it. Reading it bores me and I don't want to read it, and writing it, I just can't do it. It feels weird. I don't like it. Like, I'll write something and I'll be like, oh, no, that character would not do that. Like, no, I don't like it like that. No, like, they wouldn't say that. They wouldn't do this to this character, blah, blah, blah. So, like, it's kind of sucky. And now my screen froze. Yes, it did. Is my screen frozen? Hold on. Oh my god, is it working? Hello? Is the clock gonna... Okay. It's working. I'm sorry. I don't know what it caught, if it caught what I was saying or not, but I don't like it because it ruins the original content. If I read it, it bores me, and if I try to write it, it feels wrong. I'll be like, oh, that character wouldn't say that, they wouldn't say that, oh, they wouldn't do that, and so, like, I just don't like writing it or reading it. So, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll find a new interest that I can, like, ship. Oh my god. We'll see. I gotta find one eventually. But for now, I'm alone. Like, oh my god, at school, it's been so... Thank God the drama is, like, out the door for the most part. Like, hormones, everyone's calmed down. Or at least my area of friends have calmed down. But it was so hectic, like, it was horrible. That's why, like, I was not on here, and I could not be on here. It was, oh my god, I would cry myself to sleep every single night. My friend had to leave the school. People were cutting themselves, including myself. We were, like, everyone was fighting every single day. People were getting kicked out of our friend group. People had to get taken out of the school because the bullying got bad. It was horrible. Like, it was, people were going to the counselor. My friend got a heart attack and had to go to the hospital. She has some severe anxiety and does have to take medication for it, but it stressed her out so much. She had a panic attack and it gave her a heart attack and she had to go to the hospital. Like, she was in the hospital, she had a heart attack and they had to bring her back. Like, it was horrible. So yeah, I'm glad things are better now. But this is the time in my life where I've been experimenting with like relationships and whatever. I'm single right now. I just, I don't know if you don't know, but I'm pansexual. And it's easier for me to date girls right now at this age because, I don't know, it just feels easier that way. So that's what I do. And, but it feels easier right now. So, I've dated in real life, like, I'm trying to think, how many? Like in Animal Jam, we used to like fake date people, but like in real life, at my school, I've dated 1, 2, 3, I think 3 girls. One was only for like a day. The other one was for like 3 months, and then the other one was for like half a week, but we both agreed, like, we're like, I don't really like you like that. I was like, yeah, I know. So, the first girl, we were in a fling or whatever, but it lasted 3 months, so, like, I was like, okay, you can call it a fling. I'm still gonna call you my girlfriend, like, I don't care. And then she's like, I don't feel comfortable with labels, and I'm like, well, we've been dating for like 3 months, so, like, a fling lasts like a week. And then she's like, we'll just call it that. I'm like, okay. So, I'm not gonna say her name, we're still friends. And so what happened was, I wanted to get over one of my friends who I liked a lot, like a lot. Her name was Sonia, but I wanted to get over her, and I was like, oh my god, there's this girl, she's cute, she's in my art class, we sit together, we can, like, we were talking all the time, like, we both had the same interests, we both liked K-pop, and we both liked BTS, and we both had like a sense of humor, like the similar sense of humor, like, crazy. And she was like, oh my god, you're so nice, blah blah. And then we're like talking, we're like making jokes, we're like, oh, if you had to date anyone in this classroom, who would it be? And she's like, oh, date you. And I'm like, oh, really, same. And she's like, oh, I'm bi. And I'm like, oh, I'm pan. And then so like, we want to go out, and then she's like a date, or like go out to like hang out. And I'm like a date. And then she's like, yeah, sure, just call it a fling though. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So my friends came back from lunch and I told them, and they were like, oh my god, we missed it, are you serious? And I was like, I couldn't find you guys. I would have asked you, but I kind of wanted to be by myself because I didn't want you guys to like pressure her or anything. So they were like screaming, and then the bell rang. And so what happened was, we were on a fling for like 2 months, and then we started separating because she wanted to like go with her other friends to a different group because there was so much drama in my group. So we end up like not seeing each other, and then I end up being like, hey, can we call off the fling because we don't see each other anymore? And then she's like, oh, okay, and then like did like a sad face, and she seemed all sad, and I was like, oh. And then like after that I was like, oh, there's someone in my group who I kind of like kind of, I want to experiment. So I asked her out, she said yes, and then I end up feeling bad because I'm like, oh my god, I shouldn't have done that, like, oh. And then I like broke up with her like 2 days later, and then she was like, apparently she liked me, so she was sad, and I felt really bad, but we're cool now, we're good now, we talk. And then I went back with, I didn't say her name, I went back with the fling girl. I'm not gonna say their names just cause, but I went I went back to the fling girl, and we were together for another month, and everything was good. Like, I would like kiss her at lunch, give her hugs, like she'd do the same thing. And then, like, eventually she was, like, acting kind of different, and I was like, what the fuck? And then, so, like, I don't know, she would be like, oh, love you, babe, and I'd be like, yeah, love you too. And then, so, my friend was like, oh, you're gonna tell her? And then, like, she's like, I don't know, I feel bad. And I'm like, what? Tell me what? And then she's like, I don't know if I'm really gay, like, I feel like I admire girls, but I don't, like, really like girls. Like, I just wanted to try stuff out, like, that's why I didn't want to label anything. And I was like, you know what, I can understand. We're young, like, we're just experimenting. I've done the exact same thing to someone, so I get it. Like, we had a good run, we're still gonna be friends. Like, bye. And I was, like, a little, like, sad for the rest of the day, because I was like, I actually kind of liked her. And then, like, it was over. We're good now. Like, we still talk and stuff, and we hang out in our friend group together, because I switched to her friend group because mine was just full of drama, and it ended up splitting apart and everyone went their separate ways, and I've made amends with almost everyone who I've had drama with. But some people still hate me, but that's fine. We've just decided that it's better. We've talked it out and we've said, you know what, let's just not interfere with each other because we don't get along. And then they're just like, fine. And I'm like, okay, thanks. So I don't talk to some of those people anymore, but some of them I'm friends with still, so. The people who are important to me, I've made amends with. The people who I don't give a shit about, I've made amends with them. But I've tried. I apologized, and I tried, but no, we just couldn't get along, so that's fine. They just blame me for everything, and I'm like, oh my god, it's not my fucking fault that your boyfriend dumped you. I'm sorry for bringing it up, but, like, you know. Then, oh, I had another friend who the fling girl broke up with me around the same time her boyfriend broke up with her. And she was like, oh, Maddie, like, if I was totally, like, gay, I'd date you. And then she's like, I honestly don't know what I am. And then she's like, oh, what, like, do you want to go out or something? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure, that works. And then, so we end up dating, and we ditched school one day. I got in trouble for it. They called my friends. Fuck. Like, it was, best day, though. I'm sorry. Like, it was worth it. I would totally, I want to do it again, but they would call my fucking parents. Maybe in, like, a few years, because we both got in huge trouble for it. You know, I'll do it in high school. It's okay, when I switch schools. I'm almost done with 7th grade. Well, I'm halfway done. It was fun. It was fucking great. Okay, anyway. So, I'll tell you the story of how we ditched. That was our first date. But, like, so, she, like, we're like, oh yeah, let's go out, blah, blah. So we end up going out, and then, like, we're good friends still, like, in general. And so, we end up ditching. I'll tell you. I should make this a full video, but I'll tell you anyway in the live stream. So, we end up ditching, like, in the morning after first period, because we wanted to go to first period because we like first period. She wanted to go to PE because they were, like, watching a movie or something, and I wanted to go to my English class because I have a lot of friends in my English class. And so we all chilled and talked, and then afterwards, the bell rang, and it was time for break, and then that day was a block day, so we only had 3 classes, but the classes were 2 hours each instead of being 1 hour and having 6. So it was break, and then we met up, and my friend took my phone because I have a tracker on my phone, and if my dad saw that I had my phone with me and I was, like, out of school, he would flip and, like, call the school or something, or call me. So I gave my phone to my friend who was staying at school, and then we're like, okay, love you, bye. And then so me and her ran off, and we made it to this park at our school, and then we started booking it up the hill after, like, 10 minutes after the final bell rang for class. And we end up walking all the way to the shops, or, I'm not going to say the place, but we end up getting there, and we went to Subway, and ate lunch together, and then we went to Barnes & Noble and looked around, and the plan was originally to skip 4th period and then come back, but I was like, I don't want to just stay here for 2 hours, can we just skip the rest of the day? And then she's like, yeah, sure. So we ended up skipping the whole day, and went to the Barnes & Noble, we got candy, went to Five and Below, and we went to, like, I forget what other store, but we were, like, looking at clothes and furniture and stuff, and then we ended up sitting on the bench and chilling, and then at the end of the day, I had to take the bus, so we had to run back to school, and she was getting, like, picked up at school, so she had to run back to school, too. And then later on, the school called both of our parents. I'm like, I just heard the phone ring. She's like, me too. And then I'm like, shit, it's the fucking school. And she's like, oh, fuck. What am I gonna do? And she's like, oh my god, I'm grounded, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh shit, my dad just screamed at me and was just like, you better not do it again. And so, yeah. I'll get into more detail another time, but that was the first time I skipped school. Definitely worth it. I was worth getting yelled at. It was, so much fun. It was the day before break was over. Yeah. So then, like, the next day, we, like, saw each other and whatever, and, like, we both agreed after break, like, or during break, like, when break just started, I'm still on break, I go back on the 7th, but when break, like, just started, she messaged me, and then she's like, oh, Maddie, can we talk? And I'm like, and then I'm like, is this about a breakup? She's like, I'm really sorry. And then I'm like, no, I don't care. I was gonna say it felt kind of weird. Like, I just kind of see you as a friend, like, now that I know, like, now that I've, like, been with you, it feels weird. And then she's like, good, like, same. And then, so, broke up. And so, yeah. The only one that actually hurt me was when Abby called off the fling or whatever. I was sad. I was like, no. But otherwise, the other ones didn't really matter to me. Because it was like a mutual thing for the most part. But, holy shit, I need chapstick. Do I have a chapstick? Look at her. Oh shit, I just hit my heater. I'm watching my lava lamp if you're wondering what I've been looking at. Okay, anyway, time for the manga. This is good manga. So some of these I have the full series from, and some of them I only have a few books from. And one of them, I got it, and it wasn't my favorite. Like, it looked good in the store, and the storyline looked good, but I bought it, and I read it, and I was like, you know what, it's okay, but I don't really feel like I'd be interested in reading more, so I just didn't get more. But with this one, I took a real risk, and I bought all 4 volumes at once. I was like, oh my god, it's Wolf People. I love Neko, Wolf People, like, I love this shit. So I was just like, oh my god, how much are they? $13 each. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll throw that in the cart. So I'm just like, oh my god, this looks good. And I was like, this. And I was like, yes, this is still by far my favorite manga. But I was like looking through it, I was like, oh my god, I have to get this. So I'm like, Mom, I want to get this. And then she's like, you're going to spend all your money on that? I'm like, yes. And then she's like, I support your reading. Give me 2. I will buy 2, you buy 2. And I'm like, so, thank you, Mother. I freaking love you. Thank you for supporting my... She said, I support you in reading and art. So I will buy you, like, those Copic markers if you want for coloring. And I was like, those are fucking expensive. She's like, I know. But you love art and you draw so much and you color all the time, so, like, I'll get you those. And I'm like, I wanted to cry. We need to get that sometime. I don't know when, but next time we have free time together. Or we're out doing, like, near Michael's or something. Anyway, so this one, Beasts of Abigail or whatever the fuck. It's about this girl. I forgot what her name is. What's her name? May? I think it's May. It might be May. Wait. Where is her name? Oh my god, why are they saying her? Why can't they say her fucking name? Nina. It wasn't May. Nina. Okay, so her name's Nina. There's this girl named Nina. I remember literally almost. Okay. So this is a girl named Nina. This is chick with the pink hair. And she gets bit by this Luga, which is a wolf person, named Roy. This is Roy. And she's part Luga, but she's disguised it because she didn't even know. Her dad was like a Luga or something. And her ears are like not showable or anything, and she didn't even know. But like apparently another Luga biting her activated her like animal instincts or whatever. And so she got the wolf ears and the tail and became part Luga, so she's part Luga, part person. And then so the Lugas hate people because they keep them locked up on an island and like abuse them and keep them captivated, or like not captivated, what the fuck, keep them captive. And so it's like a prison, and so they don't like people, and she smells like a person. So one of the Lugas gave her some perfume because he's nice and he knew about it, and he's just a nice person. So then gave her the perfume, and in the end, then it's like, what's this guy's? What's his name? Achilles. What the fuck is his name? It's something Lees, I think. Where is his name? Oh my god, where is his name? What is his name? What is it? I don't know, I give up. Anyway, it's like something Lees. Lees. I want to know what his name is. Okay, well, does it say his name anywhere? It doesn't say his name on the back of any of these. Are freaking serious. Oh my god, does it literally not say his name anywhere on here? Wow, I guess he's not important enough to be on the back of one of these books. That's sad. Even though he's on the fucking cover, his name isn't on the back, which is bullshit. Gillies. I knew it was Lees. Okay, Gillies. It says their names here. So, Gillies. He's a fish. No. Gillies, he's like, he knows, and he gave her perfume, and he's like protecting her. He's like part of the student council with Miss Angelica, or whatever the fuck. Miss Angelica's drugged on wine or whatever, and makes her crazy. And she's an asshole. But, so anyway, he like takes care of her and watches out for her, and then this guy, the one in the third book, is Dario, I believe. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he's like a gay guy. He's like very feminine, and I think he is gay. But then he like takes care of her and brings her into his home with his other like sisters, and then eventually he finds out that she's a person, like a human, and he still sticks with her because she's such a good person. And she only helped the Lugas, and she like saved and protected them. And then this is the same person as this. That is the same person. It's just he showed himself, he revealed himself that he was the king's son, so he's the prince of the Lugas, and then he like led them to freedom. Great series, definitely would recommend it. I got it at Barnes & Noble. I would definitely recommend reading this. These are so good, like so good, and like the style of drawing is just like so cute. I freaking love this. Okay. Anyway, next would be skip. Oh my god. And the next one I got was Daily Serpentis. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is a thicker book. I guess it is about the same size. Never mind. It's heavier. Sounds like a new book. Anyway, it's about this girl. This girl, she's like sent to be this guy's dog, basically. And she can turn into different forms if someone pulls her tail, so she can turn into these 3 people. This one's like super quiet and shy, and this one's a badass, and this one's just like an average like anime girl. Who's all like, oh my god! And then so yeah, and he doesn't like dogs, basically, because his little apron says cat life, and she's a fucking dog, so it's like, great. She has a tail, she has no ears, I don't understand that. She does have a headband with ears on it. But whatever, it's not as good as you think. I don't like it that much. And finally, or not finally, never mind. Finally for the, I don't know what the fuck this manga is. It's so weird. I'm thinking about returning it because I don't like it. And I think I have the receipt and it was not worth $20. I don't like it. I just don't like it. It's like, I got nothing wrong with Hatsumiku or whatever the fuck, but like, this one's weird. It's just based on a bunch of short stories and it's not interesting to me. It doesn't have a plot line or anything. It's just like small short stories that aren't very interesting. And I don't know, like, some people think differently, I'm sure. And like, I know the art in here is really pretty. Like, on some of the first pages, like the art is really cute, and like I enjoy the art in here and all. Like, look, how could I not enjoy this? But I don't like the plot and storyline of it, and that's what really matters to me. So I'm probably gonna return that next time I go back to the Spectrum. But this one, I got 2 books of these because it was a buy 2 get 1 free. That's why I got these 3 all at once, the Hatsumiku, and then these 2, the Konohana Kitten. I don't know, but this is a fantasy manga, and it's about these people who work. I don't speak Spanish. I think that's Spanish. Anyway, it's about these people who work at a retreat. And apparently it's 16 plus because it has some nudity, and I did not realize that. It's all girls though. It's not really anything, it just shows boobs. But like, all it is the only nudity it shows is when they're bathing, because they work at a hotel and they have a spa, or what is that? What is that thing called? You know, does that have a name? The spa, hot spring. They have a hot spring there at the place they work at, and they have to bathe people sometimes. So they'll like wash them, or they'll have customers and they'll go bathe there after work. And occasionally they'll have a few scenes there where they're talking or where they're taking care of customers, and it just shows like here. That's it. So apparently that makes it 16 plus, but whatever. So like the first time I was reading it, I was like, okay. But it's a cute book, and it's about these 2 girls who like, they take care of people, and they have like problems with the customers they have to fix, and it's like kind of short stories, but it has a plot. And these 2 characters, like this character kind of likes her, and so I thought it was cute. So I got book 1 and book 2. I'll show you some of the art in here. Let me find a good one. Where's one where it shows like there's an example. It does have some pages where it has like an art page, I guess. I don't know how you pronounce how do you say that, but what is that? I know they have one. Okay, maybe I'll find one in the other book. Because I know there's one in here. It's somewhere in here. Where is it, man? Okay, this art page is cute. It does blur it on this one, but... It's got cute drawings. The style is cute. And, yeah. So that's all the manga that I have for now. I want to get more before break's over for sure. I definitely look into doing that. Because I do read online. Like, I read on Crunchyroll manga. Because I have a subscription to Crunchyroll. And so I get their manga. And then I read on Manga Rock and stuff, but like, I like reading it real life, IRL. Reading it IRL, I don't know, it's just, I like it better. Anyway, this is my update to all of you. I'm gonna go watch some anime and eat Doritos. I'm gonna be completely honest, maybe read, maybe talk to one of my friends. And I love you all. Oh my god, the heater. Okay, I love you all, and I will see you, I don't know, eventually.